Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Creative Expressions, we've got a collection of wonderful 3D embossing folders. This is Peony Blooms, Butterfly Garden, and Lovely Lilies. And this is the Lovely Lilies. There's lots of dimension on this card. We're going to show you all about it and how to get a really nice impression with these. So come back and play with us. So this embossing folder is 3D, and it's got ridges in there and impressions in here that are just deeper than your typical standard embossing folder, and they give you fantastic 3D impressions. This is in white and it is just gorgeous. What we recommend doing is taking your folder, putting your paper inside, and then you can take a little bit of mist, a little bit of clean water, and mist it just right there on the surface. You don't want it wet, you just want a little tiny bit of moisture. You close that up. When you run this through your embossing, die cutting embossing machine, this fits through the 6-inch wide platform like the Big Shot or the Gemini Junior without any problem. You want to put it through fold first, okay, so that it doesn't buckle. And when you're done, you get this beautiful impression. Gorgeous. So on this card right here, Debbie used cardstock, and I apologize, which paper pack, solid cardstock pack she used. They're listed down below this video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, and it's listed right there, and you can add it directly into your cart. And also if you're watching us on YouTube, just look at the link in the description box and it'll take you right to this page. But she also colored all of those embossed images so beautiful using some markers. These are beautiful. These are tri-blend markers, so that means there's 3 markers in one, the same color, just 3 different shades. And she used burnt orange, dull green, and this one is light yellow. And so I can show you here with the burnt orange on this white one. What you want to do is start with that medium shade. Actually, we want to start with the darkest shade. And then she just added a little bit of color right there towards the center. That darkest color is going towards the center. And then, oh, I forgot one right there. And then we're going to take the medium shade and we're just going to blend that out just a little bit. Just like that. And then we go to the lightest shade and you're just going to color in the entire beautiful lily. And I will caution you to not go over and over and over. You don't want to get your impression wet with ink. So what I'm doing right here, giving it this first pass with the ink pads is really good. If you just kept scrubbing at it, trying to get your colors blended, which I just do not believe you have to do, or if you used a different kind of marker that maybe was water-based, you might affect your impression. So we want to keep that 3D for sure by not getting it too damp. There, and then finally here. And I'm just following that outline. And then the yellow, I'm going to take the medium shade, just color it in that right there. And then the green is for the leaves and the stems. And I would start for the stems and do the lightest shade. You can always make that darker if you'd like to. Just like that. And then you can add a little bit of that medium shade and then go back to that light shade and then just blend that right out. Just like that. And that's what Debbie did on this is like a tan cardstock. I'm so sorry. I wish I remembered which color that was. And then she glued that right across the center and then topped that right on the edge here with these lime green Dazzle stickers. And then she used some cutting dies right here. These are 8 labels for your greetings. She cut 2 of those out, and then she used, this is khaki ink, and just edged those just a little bit. And then for her greeting, she used the We're Together Dazzle stickers. She used this sort of brown coppery color, but it also comes in white, gold, and black, or red, white, gold, and silver. There we go. All right, so that turned out beautiful. And she did foam tape this right there as well. All right, this next one, you guys, this is so beautiful. This is the Butterfly Garden. This is what it looks like. Freshly embossed from white cardstock. Isn't that gorgeous? And so Debbie, this is so beautiful. Look at this. This particular collection of papers she used was from our X-ray flowers. She used this sort of tan paper right here. It has a little bit of a print, kind of like a, almost like a grass wallpaper almost. Is really pretty. And she die cut that image. Here it is right here. And then she used the 12 circle and scallops cutting die, the largest one, to cut that. And then place that in the folder, just like this. Misted that with a little bit of water, close that up, put that through her machine, and then got this beautiful image right here. And then she used a few ink pads to color that. So she used the cocoa brown, this beautiful roasted pumpkin right there on those wings, so gorgeous. You'll notice here how those lift right off. She went ahead and took the scrap paper that she had from this one and then embossed that as well, and then just cut those images out. Just use your tiny scissors and then cut out those butterfly wings and then also the butterfly bodies, and then just glued those butterfly bodies right there. And then to get those little wings to kind of stay in place, we can take a little bit of our giant wheel of foam tape and we can put a little bit of foam tape right under there. And that'll keep those wings with some dimension. Just put them right there. And then they'll stand, well, they won't stand up, but they'll have a little bit of a raise to them when you mail them. Just like that. And then she did the same by cutting out these flowers. How beautiful. She did such a nice job with this. We also have a new corner rounding punch. This is from Crafter's Companion. You can just take, I think she used this one right here on the corners of her 6x6 card. You can just place that and then round your corners. Of course, she did this from the cardstock. Really, really beautiful. Here are some peach crystals that she added to the flowers. And then she also used the We're Together collection for the Get Well on there. Beautiful, very, very sparkly. She did a beautiful job on that. All right, and then this one, you guys, wow. Look at that color. Beautiful, beautiful gatefold card. This one is using the gorgeous Peony Blooms. And that one looks like this. White cardstock, gorgeous. I should turn it the right direction. So for this one, Debbie started out with the white cardstock, and she actually cut this into 2 panels and then used a lot of different inks on this. I'm going to go through the colors. And as I said, they're listed down below, but I want to make sure, whoops, that we get all of these. So started out with a couple of shades of purple. This one is crushed velvet, and this one is violet. So she did the lighter color, which would be, my guess is, well, let's see which one is which. She did the crushed velvet first. Okay, and then she added the violet, and I'm going to show you how she applied that in a moment. And then we've got this beautiful ocean blue for the base of the flower, and then she topped that with a little Prussian blue. And then this one, she's got this honey pot color, and then she topped it with the mustard. And then this one is fuchsia, and then we've got the lipstick. This one I'm not sure which color she put down first, so this is going to be the one that we're going to try. And then let's see what else. I think that's it. All right, so she recommended using blender brushes for this, and I think that is a great idea. We're going to use this one right here, this pink. I'm just going to kind of go off camera and see which color is which here. Okay, I definitely think she used this fuchsia for the base of her flower. So we're just going to put that on just like this. Such a pretty color. And then you could just stop right there if you'd like, or Debbie did was add that darker color on top of it, just so beautiful. For that, I like to use this round applicator because it has a nice sort of flat surface to it. So we're taking this lipstick color and then we're just going to go right over the top of that to darken up those petals. Look at that and how that pops. It's so beautiful. She did that with each one of the colors, okay? Oh, gorgeous. And then for her little greeting right here, she added, these are the Purple Dazzle collection. And if you haven't heard this story, we had one of our viewers say, hey, we don't have this purple. We have, you know, kind of an orchid color, but we don't have purple in our collection. So Paulette asked our manufacturer, and yes, they indeed have purple. They were holding out on us. So she put this collection together. It's got borders and it's got a whole bunch of greetings here. So it's really comprehensive as far as all of the greetings that you would need, and they're all in that shade of purple. So Debbie used the Celebrate right here, and our purple ribbon collection, that little crepe ribbon bow. And then she also added, this is a new product for us. This is dewdrops, and they're little self-adhesive, clear circles. And they're in 3 different sizes. She added those, if you can see these up close, there we go. Oh yeah, she added those right there to her flowers. They're looking like little drops of dew on her flowers. Really, really beautiful. All right, I have one more card to show you guys. Once again, I am using the Peony Blooms. And I'm going to use this beautiful violet suede. Yes, that is violet suede, and the gold metallic cardstock together. And this is my 5 by 6.5 inch card, and I went ahead and I put this violet suede in the embossing folder, you guys, and it takes the impression beautifully. You mist it with water just like you do with paper, even though this is beautiful, like a fabric suede on top, and then on the back it's got paper. And then I just glued that down using Cosmic Shimmer glue and then trimmed the edges. And then you guys, I took a strip of this gold right here. I cut it to about 1 3/4 inch wide. And then I just wanted to match up where I'm putting this, right about there, because you can see that it is just making a complete rose when you put it right there. I'm going to take my Cosmic Shimmer glue, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right on the edge right here. And I do that so that I can put the rest of the glue here. And I'm not really sure how far I needed to put it on either side. So if I just put it right here, I don't have a bunch of glue coming off here. All right, so I'm just going to line up my image. It's really easy to do. Just like that. Just put a little pressure on it because you want those pieces of suede and cardstock to meet. And then we're going to turn this over, and we're just going to trim that. Go. And then I've got another piece that I did not emboss, and I'm just going to put right up here. This one we're going to just glue right there, and that's where we're going to put a greeting. Right, and then I've got this one from that purple collection. So let's see, let's do With Love. this would make a wonderful like anniversary card or a wedding card. And then I've got this little bit of purple. This is kind of like a velvet glimmer ribbon. You could use a Zot, you could use hot glue for this. Oops, got a little glue there. I'm just going to use some Cosmic Shimmer. And that's all there is, you guys. It's such an easy card to put together. But look at the different textures here on this. Just want to touch it. So we have got a fantastic collection for you on this Money Saver on all 3 of these. Fantastic embossing folders to make these cards. So I would really encourage you to check them out. There we go. They are right over there on the right-hand side of the screen. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box, and that'll have a link there that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. We do 4 to 5 videos a week, so I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Subscribing and a thumbs up is really appreciated. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you next time.